Hi YouTubers, I'm going to be doing the I went to see Inside Out 2 spoilers for movie YouTube video. Now I'm going to explain like the whole thing, the whole plot of it. It's basically about, like joy and all the other four emotions, like anger, fear, disgust, sadness. All of them are basically trying to stop anxiety from having a panic attack and ruining Riley for the rest of eternity. And they, of course, go on, the quest to, get that thing until they realize that that thing doesn't really matter anymore, and they instead rely on all the emotions to combine all together. And then they all are a part of them. Although it is rather very interesting for that as a plot idea. And then, of course, there's, the whole hockey thing, and then there's, the not a rehash of the first film, which is actually very, very great and a very great and iconic startup for a sequel, especially for those who already saw this version first but then would have to go back and watch the first movie. And it still works perfectly well. It still makes sense, and I guess that's the best part of it all. And of course, there's the four new emotions: anxiety, and ennui, envy, and embarrassment, which kind of helps out sadness by not, being a snitch to reveal her location. So I guess that's kind of good. And then, there's the whole the friend group, and then of course the two friends are actually gonna go move to a different college. Then it's going to be all oh no, I'm never going to see them again. I'm going to have to go with another group. And that's basically the whole idea of it. However, then of course they win the game, just like the first few minutes of the film. And then of course anxiety does not have any pain attack or control over Riley all the time. And I guess that's pretty much it. And then, of course, it ends with her being happy while getting accepted into the hockey team. And, of course, later, for the sequel, we'll probably get an answer as to whether she got accepted or not. And, I guess that's pretty much the whole movie. And then there's also some post-credit scenes with, all the mom and dad having their own version of anxiety. Well, basically just being friends there, not really amounting to anything much. And then, of course, an end credit scene with Riley and Dark Secrets. And that's pretty much the whole film. Well, I mean, of course, there's still, a lot of police chases in there. Emotion police chases in there. And there is still a few couple of locations, like Imagination Land and the headquarters and whatnot, that are still the same. But aside from that, everything else is really new and original in this movie. So I would highly recommend this for people who have anxiety. And then, of course, the third movie is going to talk about OCD. And will most likely have its ratings be up to PG-13, most likely. And as a favor of this, I'm actually going to show, because there's anxiety in here, I wanted to also show my sister's perspective, since I also wanted her to see this. So this is probably the only time you'll get to see her. Anyways, I'm gonna show all of that to you. And although sorry if there's any background music. I know Molly enjoyed it just as much as I did. Yeah, she's just over there. Yeah, obviously having joy. Yeah, listening to music, obviously. Well, meditating music. And then there's Dad and Mom right over here, who also liked the movie that we just went to a few couple of minutes ago. And I guess this is where I'm going to end it off. Of course, it's not really going to be the end. I mean, there's always going to be more sequels. So, yeah, I guess that's it for today and everything. So, yeah. And, peace out, bye-bye. Yeah, peace out, bye-bye.